Hi everybody, how you guys doing? I'll wait for some people to come in. It wasn't too bad of a day. It didn't rain. Now I'll let somebody come in. There's TR and Casey. Casey's in here. Edna. Casey, you're going to have to set your clock back Sunday. You'll think you'll get more sleep in. Hi, Susie. Hi, Uncle Tifa. Yeah, nice to see you guys in here again. Like I said, we're doing the cards again. This week we got Subway card, $25, a Burger King card, $25, and Taco Bell card, $25, and then we got a Walmart card for $25. Yeah, we're just going to do the same thing we normally do. Everybody says that works good. Right, Buck Girl. What do you guys think about that dump truck getting hitting that train? Said one died. I think the engineer.
Larry has a Burger King Wi-Fi card for Rhino. What?
If he can't get it now because he missed out on the first day. Maybe if Uncle Chief wins it, maybe he can give it to him or trade him some bottles of liquor for it. He can get some bottles of liquor. Told D-Dog he can get that Walmart card and get some Boone's Farm and help Uncle Tifa out. But yeah, I didn't know if you guys seen that train or not. Then they said they had another fire somewhere today.
Kevin wants to know, was Travis driving it?
I don't know. He might have been driving it. You know, they're always looking for a good driver. Yeah, it's hard to tell who was. I don't think was there anybody driving it?
That Burger King might.
Because they said the guy was hanging off the side of the second train or something. I don't know if there's anybody driving it or not. Only thing I know, it was a dump truck. But yeah, I let you guys come in here. That's why I was saying. You mess with your guitar very much, Uncle Tifa?
They're going to have a semi-soup kitchen this weekend.
You're gonna have to get your guitar and make you up some songs, and you know you could probably use that for your YouTube channel.
He said, yeah.
Yeah, you could use it for your YouTube channel. Yeah, I got a guitar, and I just bought a new one, but I ain't worth a shit. But I like messing around with it. Yeah, I think that could be pretty funny with you playing the guitar and making up songs. I had a friend and he could do that pretty good. He could shoot the shit and play the guitar. Yeah, it's a wonder. I ain't seen anybody do that on YouTube. I don't know where Miz and Urban is. I don't see them yet. If anybody wants me to drop the link, they can. I'll drop it. Have anybody seen Time? I know Time was sick the last time when I was on here. I don't know if he's feeling any better or what's going on with Time.
There's Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. But, yeah, I did talk to T. Lee today. She said her brother's having a rough time. Uh, I think he had justice of heart failure. So, hope her brother's feeling better. And Katie, her boyfriend's mother, he has heart justice failure. Had 3 blockage, so keep them in your prayers. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting when D Dog and BB came up last night. Somebody different. I'm gonna drop the link in case one of you guys want to come up. There you guys go. Did anybody see something about the electric grid? They was throwing them fire cocktails at that electric grid. I know that East Palestine, I tell you what, that's still a mess. Heck, it's a wonder Uncle Tifa didn't go do a live at where that truck hit that train. Yeah, that would probably been pretty neat to be able. Heck, I like to do a ride along. You there? Mm, Trying to get them in there. The signal ain't very good. But no, there's a lot going on. Teely was telling me today there was some more stuff in New York. Said they still got to wear masks up there. I said here in Ohio, I don't see hardly nobody wearing them, unless I'm in the wrong part. I don't know where Freedom Pop's been. He usually has some pretty good news. Hi, Boo Boo. Yeah, my chat's running very slow. Yeah, everybody must be running a little slow tonight. Trying to see who is all in here now. Oh no, seems like Tammy Nation's doing really good over there now. I seen she came on today. When people goes outside to do videos like she did there the other day, that makes it pretty nice to see videos at different areas, different golf courses and stuff. Oh, there's Teely. Hi, Teely. I'll get you in here. This phone's so stupid. The button won't even slide over. I'm trying, Teely. It won't let you go. There's Irvin. See if it lets him in there. There, let Irvin in. Teely dropped off again. Irvin's in here.
Hello, Larry.
Hi, Irvin. Yeah, you both was in here, but the button wouldn't slide. Blackwatch got candy on it or something.
Got some of that ice cream on it.
Yeah, he must have, because it wouldn't work. Boy, that dump. You think that train would have tore that dump truck all to heck? You wouldn't even hurt that train.
What train was that?
The one that got it, what came through Ohio and it hit a dump truck loaded with slag.
Oh, when did that happen? Oh,
Today.
oh,
It happened. It happened up there in Cleveland, I think. Cleveland.
oh.
And then there was another. Huh?
I see they labeled Aaron Brockovich as maybe a terrorist.
I seen that all day. I was like, "Do you believe that?" You know.
Well, that's what they're saying.
Yeah. saying.
I know that's what they're saying, but you know, maybe we should check on the raw news.
Yeah. Uncle Tifa, we checked on that last night, and nobody is blocked on this channel.
No, there's no one blocked.
Blocked under his main Uncle Tifa account. No one's blocked.
I'll check again, but you know, I normally don't block anybody, and that's like, you know, I think it was. Let me try to get you in here, T. Lee. Or somebody else said they was blocked
Yeah.
last night. Kiss Off said I think they was blocked, but I think it might be on their side. I'm not sure.
Tell TV to brush the snow off her. That's why she can't come up.
She's up here now.
Oh, there she is.
You there? Where'd you go, T. Lee? She dropped off again. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably gonna act.
Tifa said, I'll go try again.
Is it the same picture, Uncle Tifa?
Yeah, I forget who
You know,
the
what
other one was
picture am I
last.
looking? It was Kiss Off, I think. You know, even, you know, we
No.
can see him. I think it was Kiss Off, wasn't it? I know we can see him, but some of our mods can't see him, and that's why I said, huh. I don't know what happened. Urban's gone too. It must took us down. Everybody's gone. Hi, Freedom Pop. My whole screen went blank. It's like aliens just shot the whole signal or something. It went black and white.
Damn hackers.
I think it was maybe Jeff B. He was trying to send Morse code. He freaking took the whole screen and turned it white, knocked me off.
I see you.
There's Miz.
Chuck says, I see you, Larry.
Oh, there's Urban back. Hi, Chuck. See, it ain't working again. Won't let anybody come in. There it goes.
Except they know the body snatchers.
There you go, Urban. Did it knock you off too?
No, I jumped off. I had a phone call come in.
Oh, okay. No, it just something zapped me because I had a blank screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just freaking went completely blank.
Yeah, I
see
saw it went
Chuck.
blank. Go ahead.
I see Chuck's in here. Nice to see him in here.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
I hope your son's doing better, Chuck.
So did we get Cam all straightened out?
Bullshit story.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was that other person that was up on the panel?
Yeah.
That was let me think of her name. One of Freedom Pop's friends. It was up here last night.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but
we're hoping his numbers get good enough to get him off the dialysis.
yeah, I hope he gets better, Chuck. That's like my father-in-law. He's got his white blood cells eating his. I think it's white eating the red or something like that, but it's getting better now.
Oh yeah, we hope that, Chuck. We hope he comes off dialysis. Yep, we're hoping for that.
Yeah. When we used to stay at the children's hospital with my nephew, we used to save the Pop Tads to take over there all the time.
Oh yeah, I used to do that for a lady at my one job. All of us did. She used to take gallons of them over.
Yeah, that's nice to take over there because you never know when you have a friend or somebody that needs to go there and need a place to stay at Ronald McDonald.
Right, exactly.
Because we go ahead.
Well, they say there's as much aluminum in one of the tabs as in the whole can. So,
Can they use that? Why do they got to use the caps? Why can't they mass produce like something like from the can?
I don't know. Well, it's if there's as much aluminum in the tab as there is in the can, it's just as good. You're getting the same amount of weight in less room. I don't know. That's what they always said, though. Because them tabs are pretty sturdy.
Yeah. Hi, Tina P.
Hello, Miss Blue Moon, Tina P, Edna, Susie, Chuck, and Casey.
Yeah, Casey.
Go ahead.
Casey's getting ready for Sunday to clock back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He owns a clock.
Yeah, he said if he sets it back, he said he won't have to get up so early.
Oh, I didn't think them beach bums had clocks.
Yeah, they got clocks.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you got to know what time to run over to the beach.
Well, so we had another nice day of weather.
Yeah, so did we. We had a real good day.
But next week don't look very good.
I didn't even look at next week.
Yeah, I glimpsed through it earlier. I said it looks like It's going to be nice tomorrow and the next day, and then after that, it's going to start getting cooler every day to, I think, Friday or Saturday, and then it starts to get real cold. Might even see flurries.
Sitting on snow, are they really stopping the time change? They're trying to.
They're
Oh,
talking about it. They're talking about it.
so what time are they going to leave it forward or behind?
I think they should move it. If we're springing forward, they should do it a half hour and then just leave it.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I was just wondering how you're supposed to, are you supposed to leave it forward or take it back?
Whatever they decide. I don't know how Arizona does it. There's Arizona and one other place that does it. They
Yeah.
don't move. They don't move it at all.
Well, were your 3 hours difference in us? Does that really mess with you that much?
No, it's because it doesn't change. It just changes our time back or forward, just like your
Yeah.
time. No, that doesn't.
Yeah, I
That
didn't.
isn't what messes with you. It's the crossing the different time zones, especially when you're flying, because you cross over them so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that would, I think that would mess with you when you would leave here and go out there and you're just going to stay out there for 6 months or move out there where you're at, and then it's 3 hours behind.
Well, the only thing that messes with you is when you have your friends that forget you're 3 hours, they're 3 hours ahead of you, and they call you at 10 o'clock their time, and it's 7 o'clock your time, or 6 o'clock your time, and it's 9 o'clock their time. That's the only time it screws with you.
Yeah, that would mess with you big time.
Tina
I
P,
seen it.
are they still getting a lot of snow in California? Go ahead, Larry. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. She might answer you. I ain't heard anything about there's snow out there.
Well, there's places still digging out. They're showing big walls. People driving down the road and huge walls of snow up beside them.
I know those American citizens. I think it was in Mexico or something. They said some of them people died. The ones they had hostage or whatever.
Yeah, two of them died. One of them's injured, and one of them's okay. There's something more going on with that story too. They weren't just somebody that was kidnapped. That's what my opinion is. They did it in broad daylight in the middle of a town, rammed a car into their car, started shooting at them right away. There's more involved than just a kidnapping.
Oh, there probably is. There's something, It's always the stories, a little bit different. And then I've seen something about being Miz was talking about, I guess, 100 girls or something in another country was poisoned.
That was Iran.
Marty said I seen today that Callis is looking for some major flooding thing.
Oh, California's going to get flooded.
Yeah, if all that snow melts at once, yes. Tina P says in Big Bear, people are still stranded. Wow. That's why you got to prepare. It's not just for what everybody's saying is coming here in the States. It's natural disasters.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I figure after that snow melts, them lakes will be full. They won't have a water shortage no more.
I don't know about that.
I
That'll
figure
take
with
a
all that,
lot of rain.
with all that snow that they got, ain't that messing up their growing season out there?
Well, a lot of it's up in the mountains.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So
I ain't never been out there, during like the winter months here, I figure that's just odd getting snow in California. This time I figured it'd be warmer.
Well, they're not used to getting the snow down there in the lowlands where they got it. That's probably melting pretty quick. A lot of these people that are stranded are up higher up. Like out here, Larry, like we're talking, we get warnings about, winter warnings and stuff, about heavy snow. Well, that's up above 1,500 feet, 1,000 feet, 5,000 feet and stuff like that. All that's for up in there, like around Mount Baker and places like that. So when they're calling for heavy snow up there, we get rain because we're only 150 feet above sea level where I'm at.
But them pictures of that snow or them mountains, how much higher is that from you? Is it?
They're probably right around 5,000-6,000 feet.
Yeah, I was wondering how much higher they are. I know you said they had 9 feet of snow on it.
Yeah. Well, they just got 9 feet up at Mount Baker.
Yeah. I seen somewhere else they got some snow, and they said they still ain't even done shoveling out.
Yeah, that's where Tina was just talking about, Big Bear, California. They're up in the mountains pretty high.
Yeah. Man, that's a big plane flying over the house.
And that's something I don't see. I don't see trains anymore, and I don't see planes anymore.
Our only coal mine that we had left, it finally shut down there right before winter. And there's none around me now. At one time there was 8, and now there's none. They got to get it all the coal. When you do see it, it's coming from Pennsylvania or, up northern.
Right.
Because we've switched a lot of our electric plants over to natural gas here.
Oh, okay. I wonder why with all that coal in the ground, can't they get people to dig the coal anymore?
No, the EPA got after them.
Oh, it's not that they can't get workers.
No, it's not they can get workers. It's, they said the stacks needed upgraded. Well, after they upgraded them, and now they upgrade them, and then they said it was still too dirty, I guess. And we got all this oil drilling here, and they just hooked a bunch of the pipelines straight to it. I don't know.
Oh,
we had an aluminum plant here. It was called Ormet, and the gas company ended up buying that aluminum plant and did their own business there and switched a whole bunch of gas in there, and they put hydro in the river, and they're getting money off of that too.
Oh, okay, yeah. But they say about these coal burning plants putting pollution up in the air, but yet they set all them chemicals on fire up there in East Palestine. Really makes sense, huh?
Well, that's what I said. And then they said, well, coal mine or like people that heats their house with wood or burns their newspapers and stuff, they talk about how bad it is. But look at all the chemicals that they already sent up there.
Yeah, but that newspapers are made out of soybean. That ink is soybean oil. It's made out of soybean, so that's not toxic.
What was you talking about the planes there last night when you said they was filling up with smoke?
They've had a couple cockpits fill up, and then I did a little more research on the one engine got hit by a bird, and the smoke actually came into the cockpit of the plane. They had to put their oxygen masks on. And then the other one, I never heard what actually caused the smoke, but their cabin filled up with smoke.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because, oh, I think Uncle Tifa was getting his plane license and stuff. I just thought maybe he could tell us, you know, what was that all about.
Yeah, yeah. And I was watching another show after I woke up from my nap. They were talking about the reason why they told the people to go back home in East Palestine is because they can't run the train through an evacuated town for some reason. So they had to tell the people to go home, that it's no longer an evacuation notice, so they can get the trains running again. Isn't that something?
But they said every train that goes through there, it stirs that chemical up like asbestos.
Yes. In the
That's the
same
way
way
I
with,
understand.
and Aaron Brockovich was talking about the same way with them aerating that water. So they're just taking the chemicals out of the water and throwing them back up into the air. He said her and her crew had to leave for a while because they were getting headaches and stuff and sore throats and stuff.
Huh.
So them people up there, it's not good.
That's what, 5 now? 5 of them trains, it's either got hit something or ran off our tracks just in Ohio.
Yeah,
Isn't it 5?
just in Ohio. And then I was watching. They said it was what county was that? I forget what county, but it was. They were talking about. I think it was Columbia County somewhere. They never said the state, but a train derailed back in January, and all they did was push the wood and the old rails off, put new rails down, and left. They showed like 5 or 6 train cars still sitting there, off the train tracks down in the woods. They haven't even removed the train cars yet, and that was Norfolk Southern. So, how many more sitting around like that?
Well, that's like when I drove straight truck and, you know, hauling mattresses and furniture to different places. And one of our warehouses sit there. And when that train came off about 5 years ago, heck, it took them a good while to clean that up. And when you go to West Virginia or Ohio, when you get on that main water route, heck, that train runs about 20 feet from the water. It runs right along the river the whole way on both sides.
That's the same way with Pennsylvania, where I lived. There was a train track that ran along the river for hundreds of miles, right next to the river. On one side's the river, and the other side was the town. Was actually Front Street in Marietta, and Columbia is the same way. Washington Borough was the same way. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is the same way. The train runs right by the people who live there.
Well, that's like in St. Mary's, West Virginia. The train went through there, and it goes right in front of, like, down between the businesses. And I was like, man, I'd hate to see if the building would catch on fire, because if there was a train on the tracks, you'd have to not run. You'd have to walk around because the train was that close to the businesses going through there.
Yeah, yeah.
It ran right down the main street.
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be too good, huh?
No, it ran down the main side of the street, and then, like, when there's a train on there, it would back all the town traffic up on both ends, and then you'd have to wait for the train to come to.
Yeah, yeah. Good thing
Everybody
you're not.
hated it.
Good thing you wouldn't be in a hurry, huh? Like you have to go to the bathroom or something.
Well, you'd just have to park and get out and start walking to one of those stores.
Yeah,
That's all I know to tell you. Well, they do got a McDonald's out of like the main downtown, so you'd probably have to go there.
Yeah, but if you're stuck in traffic, nothing you can do.
No, you just have to try to find a way to get out of the traffic because it's just a small little horse and buggy town.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh, that's like when you get to Sistersville, even the town that we live here in Ohio, they got the old trains that went under the hillsides and stuff. Some of them are pretty neat.
Yeah.
Uh, it was just little trains then.
Have you ever been out on the Ohio Turnpike going through the tunnels out there? That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't very far from the Ohio Turnpike.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it goes right up. You know, they've redone that where it goes under that hill.
Oh, they have.
Yeah, like the new tunnel that they got there, they went in and redid the top because it was falling in. They was going to get rid of it.
Well, that's kind of scary. Top of the tunnel
Yeah,
falling.
Well, the cement was falling off the walls and inside.
Yeah. Hi, Boo Boo. They've been reminding everybody. I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah, I don't know where Blackwatch is tonight.
I don't know. Well, you know, he's probably out trimming the hedge there at the border.
Trimming the hedges.
Yeah, at the border. You know, you got to keep them
Yeah.
border hedges looking good.
You know, I've sat there and watched them guys go there and see them satchels and stuff, and it looks like big briar bushes and stuff. I said, heck, they wouldn't have that problem if they'd just come in there and clean some of that up, all that
Yeah.
brush.
Right?
Yeah, I said, heck, I'd back a brush hog in there and cut a lot of them little sticks up. And that guy's like, you couldn't do that. I said, I don't know why. I said, that would save you a lot of time. You wouldn't have to worry about it catching on fire or anything else. It'd all be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Even if you do it, you know, every 5 years, at least it would clean a lot of that up.
Right.
Because it just looks like it's all dead and briar heaven, it looks like to me.
They don't want it cleaned up because then they can't set it on fire to burn the woods down.
It's just, you know, and then you'll sit there and watch them, and then you see all these new satchels and clothes and stuff. It's like, where'd they get the money and buy that? And then they just leave it, you know. It's like, heck, somebody should be gathering that stuff up. Heck, they could give that to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because some of it looks new, like it's still got tags on it.
Wow. There you go, Larry. Gather it up and give it away.
Yeah, that'd be okay, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's like, you know, those survival cooking. I don't know. They come in a can and you can cook on it.
Yeah.
There were some guys out there. They said they was just finding cases of them where they said they just kept them.
Wow. I'd like to find a couple cases of them.
Our dollar store got some for $1 a piece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Our dollar store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can use them one time. That's the only thing. But
Yeah.
heck, for $1. There goes my barking roosters.
Yep. There's the roosters calling for Blackwatch.
Saying, Blackwatch, where you at? Maybe Miz knows where Blackwatch is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that.
Uh, yeah, I don't know too much going on. You know, every day there's a different train.
Right, right. What are you doing? Slugging down that Red Bull again?
Yep. Yeah, I went to the store yesterday and got 2 small cans.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 little small 8-ounce cans. I ain't had any for a while.
mm.
Had to get my sugar up, Irvin.
Oh, is that what it was? Your sugar?
Yeah, I need to raise it.
Yeah, I drank a big bottle of water today, and I think that's what made me go to sleep. Sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
Probably that spark. Was it from East Palestine?
No, it's super. The company's name's Super Chill. Wild
I
cherry
got,
flavored sparkling water.
I just wonder how much of that bottling company up there, how much of their water, if they had to shut that bottling company down up there.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I don't know if their filters. I don't know if their filters would take all that stuff out. They might have to change their filters a lot more.
Well, I think they was saying IGA and some of these other grocery stores use them. But I know I got some cases of water that I had put away, and they was bottled somewhere in Ohio. It just says in Ohio. And I said, well, I'm glad I had these ones for a while. I
Right?
said,
Is it spring water?
it says it's spring water, but you know, that bottling company, it's up there. I think it's 12 miles from East Palestine. I think it's 12 miles, and it's supposed to be spring water. You know, I don't know. You know, did it get hurt? You know, being covered up and it's 12 miles away. You know, it'd probably take a while for it getting the ground to affect that spring. I don't know.
I don't know. Tiffany, what were you doing if you got the cops called on you last night?
Oh, she got the cops called on her.
Well, she said the cops was here last night.
About that.
Oh, she must have been making too much noise, Urban.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was making too much noise.
Yeah, I got my dog a new collar today, so now she got her bling back on. She's all happy.
She got her bling back on.
Yeah, she lost her last one, so I finally bought her one. I want to start taking her for a walk.
Yeah.
And I put it on her, and she gave me a smile. So I took it back off, and she put her head down. She wanted it back on.
Irvin, Edna wants you to read that message that Boo just put in there.
Live in 37-hour March 9th at 9 a.m. live on March 9th at 9:30 a.m. Norfolk Southern CEO, Ohio U.S. Senator testifies on derailment. Oh, okay. So the Norfolk Southern CEO of Ohio U.S. Senator testifies on derailment. Okay. Wow. That ought to be interesting.
You know,
since Norfolk Southern's doing all the testing and everything themselves, which I don't understand.
yeah, I don't understand that. You know, I asked somebody, I said, I just wonder if they're allowed to pick their own first people to test their water.
That's what they're doing.
No, like if you was a water person, you know, and that train company, they have their own people. So if you was an individual, could you come in and test it, you know, or would they get after you?
Well, that's why they're listing Aaron Brockovich as a possible domestic terrorist, because that's what she's doing. She's bringing
Yeah.
independent people in to do that. You and me couldn't do that because we couldn't afford to have it done. That costs a
Yeah,
lot of money.
but I'm saying if we had people that would test water, would they get after them too, and do the same thing to them as what they're doing to her?
Well, that would probably be a big yes, Larry.
Yeah.
And that's March 9th at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. I want to make sure everybody knows it's Eastern time. So that would be 6:30 my time, left coast time. So it looks like I'll be watching the rerun of that.
I figure when they, I got a feeling there's probably more to the story on a lot of this.
Oh, there's tons more. Tons.
Because look what happened in Florida down there with all the chemicals, and then last night you had the metal plant that caught on fire. What was in that recycling metal place? Was that tires in there burning, or
Well, I don't know why they would have tires in there, but I'm sure
because
there's
it was a scrap yard?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, but was it an automobile scrapyard or was it just a regular one?
I understood it was a scrap yard, and they roll the stuff, or they got one of those machines that takes that metal and then it folds it up, and then they take it somewhere and melt it. I
Yeah.
don't know. Or do they got a machine that'll chew that metal up, and if there's any rubber, they burn it inside and put the toxics in the air? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know
know
what
our local junkyard here, they bought what they call a metal. It's like a hay baler, but it bales metal, and it's huge, and it rolls it up in big round. Looks like hay, but it's metal.
Right, right.
And then they don't have to put it in the car crusher.
Yeah. See, the scrapyard I used to scrap at, they used to load everything up in trucks and they hauled it somewhere to get that done. But they never had tires at the plant. Unless you brought a whole car in, that's the only way they would take tires. If you brought tires in on rims, they wouldn't take them.
They dock you $5 here.
Yeah.
If you got tires on it, they take $5 from your money you're supposed to get.
Yeah, well, the one I dealt with, they wouldn't even take tires. They didn't want to deal with them.
And it's another $5 or $10 if the gas tank's left on it. And if there's any oil in the transmission or motor, they dock you there too.
Oh, no, I've drove cars up to my scrapyard already.
Yeah.
barely got them there, but yeah, we've actually drove them in and they just weighed them and gave us the scrap price.
My friend took one in the other day, and he said that old car was bringing. I think he said it brought like $300.
Yeah, it's not much.
A few years ago, it was about $500 to $1,000, but it's way down now.
Yeah. I used to get $500 and have somebody come and pick them up and tow them off.
That van like you got, I used to get $1,000 out of them all day long.
Right, right.
because they're heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get that back soon.
What was they going to do about the gas gauge?
They got that fixed. He's checking a spark. It has a miss in it, and then he said he can smell antifreeze burning. So once he checks them two things out, I'll get it back.
Yeah, it's a wonder he didn't change the water pump in it. It's
I
probably
didn't tell him.
due. Yeah, but I'm saying if it's got any miles on it, up to 100 and some, you should change the water pump on it sometime.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. Don't jinx me, Larry.
No, I ain't trying to jinx you. I'm just saying if you're planning on taking it on a trip.
I'll worry about it then. I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna drive it around here for a while. I'm not going nowhere this summer. I got too much to do around here.
I had a Jeep and a Toyota. It seemed like it was hard on water pumps, but then finally must have got a good one because I never had to replace it no more.
Yeah, I had 250,000 on my Jeep and never touched a water pump. The stupid cam sensor, the cam sensors went out.
Huh. What's Smith's doing? Laughing at you, Urban?
Probably.
Yeah. Look like she's laughing at you.
Yeah, she is. Look at her.
Yeah. She's probably saying, Larry's jinxing you, Urban.
That's right. That's right.
Yo, I talked to T Lead a little bit today. I don't know where she went. She was at the thing, couldn't get her up there unless she's having trouble with her phone. But
Yeah,
her brother's having a lot of trouble with justice of heart failure. He got too clogged.
yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
And
Sorry to hear about that.
that's like Katie, her boyfriend's mom. She's got justice heart failure. She already has. She's got 3 of them valves or things replaced, and she said she had them, I think, for 10 years, and now they're clogged.
Wow.
You hear a lot. I had this guy that I went to different marble shows and stuff with. He he had 20 some stints in.
That's a lot of stents.
I think Freedom Pot's got 12.
Wow.
No,
He's got 10 or 12, don't he?
no.
I know he has a bunch of them. Yeah,
That's a lot.
I think he's got a few of them.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit earlier that on I-5 outside of Seattle, there was a car fire, got a block going both ways.
And kidnap our cartel. Our remix.
Yeah, Miz put one up there, said them people was killed. Urban C. Miz's.
Yeah, two of the 4.
Yeah.
And the one was wounded. They took the one to the hospital, and then the other one was okay. Yeah, that's what I said. There's more. There's more to that story. That wasn't just a kidnapping. Because the footage I saw that was from a store camera down there, and the guys that did the kidnapping had bulletproof vests and stuff on.
Huh.
Oh. Here's here's ABC News. California mountains brace for another round of snow. That was done an hour ago. Lots of luck for them.
Well, that's probably why they said that we'll be fine this week, but next week we probably won't be fine.
That's right. I'll get the grease. I'll put a little more grease on that fan so it gets it out there a little bit quicker.
No,
Edna says no because all her flowers are coming up out of the ground and her trees are all blooming.
She better get a lot of light bulbs in.
I told her she'll have to go find some plastic and cover them all up.
Yeah. Yep.
Just make a big old greenhouse over her flowers.
You're like they do in the apple orchards when they call for a frost. Get out the smudge pots and start burning tires.
Start burning tires.
That's what they did. That's what we used to do in the apple orchard.
I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, in West Virginia and them places. Over in Hampshire County, that's why I used to work in the apple orchards over there in West Virginia. That's what they did. We had big smudge pots, and then we'd take tires out and throw them all over the
tell me to do this song.
And I said, now read boo-boos.
Okay. Oh, look, keep your 4-letter words where they're at. I didn't use no 4-letter words. I said fan. That's 3-letter. FAN.
Henry did this song.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Boy, Lewis has a lot of stuff on. He does a lot of stuff.
Lewis, yeah, Lewis does a lot.
He has a lot of. He did one the other night. I didn't think he'd do no more, and then I was looking around, and there was one done 10 minutes, and it was almost midnight out here. So I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
March 8th at 9:45 a.m. Eastern, U.S. intelligence officials testified on worldwide threats.
Oh, is that the one she wanted me to read?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it then. Let me get back on your show. I was out running around. I was out lurking. Live on March 8th at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. intelligence officials testify on worldwide threats. Oh.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be tomorrow. Yeah. Wow. This month's going fast.
Yeah.
Yep. It won't be long. I just hate when April gets here because we usually get typhoon of rain.
We've been lucky this year. We haven't got a lot of rain this year.
Yeah, we'll usually start calving around about April.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
But no, they usually start capping around April, and you got to go out and walk on the field or drive the full wheeler or something out there and check them out every day when they start calving.
Oh, yeah. Me and my neighbor, when we went down river today, we were saying about how low our river is. Jeez, for being wintertime, it's way low. It's not even this low in the summertime.
You're saying it's lower than average.
Oh, it's way lower than average right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I would think it would be up right now.
Well, no, usually it is because like I said, we haven't had the rain like we normally do. You know, a day like today, we usually don't have, and we got 3 of them in a row. You know, really nice, sunny and stuff. We don't have days like that in the wintertime out here in the area that I'm at. It's mostly, you get 2 weeks of rain and then 1 or 2 days of nice weather, and then 2 weeks of rain.
But yeah, I know the last few times I've talked to you, usually you say it's raining or snowing, so that's why I figure it's up.
Yeah, no, it's way down. But the rain out here is different than the rain back east. You have more days of sunshine, but when it rains hard. Out here, it's like a light, what back east you would call a light rain for days.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Blue Moon, they sure will. They're coming out with a lot about that too, January 6th.
Tucker bringing it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat with Tucker covering that.
Yeah.
But he said make sure you keep watching it because more stuff's going to start coming out.
Yeah.
Everything I hear is everybody keeps saying, watch the water, watch the water. I said, heck, you got to realize, look at what all needs water. Plants, trees, humans, animals.
Right.
Half the world is covered in water or needs water.
Well, I seen Nito Rodriguez. He dropped something today, which is unusual. It's a Tuesday. He dropped something today about that January 6th stuff.
Yeah. I was watching it for you.
Yeah, I said it was on this morning.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it yet. Yes, they do, Miz. They need to turn them free. They're treating them worse than anything. They don't get to see people or nothing. Not even their own family or their lawyers or nothing can see them.
I think 2 of them passed away down there.
Could be.
I think one had cancer or something, and the other one, I think they just beat him up.
Yeah.
I know they were saying he's got beat up so much that he's blind in one eye. I don't know.
Well, they got 23 of them out of that thing that happened in Atlanta yesterday. 2 of them from other countries, and 2 of them from Georgia. The other ones are all out of state, not even from Georgia. They're trying to make them out to be these peaceful people. That's going to ramp up. Oh, that's going to start going on again.
Well, I figure you'll see all these cities ramping up, and I don't think they'll still do anything.
No, they want it to happen.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do anything with them.
They'll blame it on the Trump people. The MAGA people are doing it.
Well, I seen somebody the other night saying that's why the trains derailed because the MAGA people. I was like, "Them people's crazy."
Yeah.
That's all.
You see, Walmart's closing 265 stores in the United States.
Yeah. That's like Sears and different. I think Sears and a couple other ones I seen was closing up more too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching a video where somebody was stealing TVs out of a Walmart, and they went to their car, and their cart fell over, and somebody ran up and grabbed one of the TVs out of the cart and took off with it. So they were stealing from a thief. A thief stealing from a thief. Yeah.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yes,
I guess
that is.
I guess if they stole it and somebody else stole it off of them, I guess they must have not have needed it either.
Well, they're not going to go to the cops and complain.
No, I don't figure so. All right, Pappy Two Bears.
Oh, happy two bears show up.
Yeah. Hope he's feeling good. Yeah, it seemed like this weather's taking a hold on some people.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. Well, Irvin, I guess we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming in. Thank all you guys for coming in and anticipating. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Larry.
Yeah. If the phone lets us leave.